review her concerns and determine how we can appropriately further address them. The meeting positive for Linda.
He spoke with his supervisor and told him what was going on, and the only thing the supervisor told him to do just get it done.
And within a few weeks, Linda had new upgraded wood flooring throughout the home.
Oh, Kevin, you can't imagine. That meant so much to me. I really appreciate, your legwork, your calls, your time, everything that you did in my favor. Thank you.
It did take some time, but $5,000 worth of new flooring is a pretty good resolution.
I'm grateful and thankful.
And Linda can now enjoy everything in the home. Kevin Kennedy, 2 Wants to Know.
Monique, usually when Tim's here, he what we call, teases ahead to his weather forecast. He tells us something that we're going to be interested in hearing later. And you got me tonight. You said there is a major hurricane out in the Atlantic.
Yeah,
and
there is.
You've got my ear.
Well, I'm kind of happy I did. I don't know. I mean, I've been taking a very close look at the tropics over the last several hours because we do have two systems out there, one of which more of a concern here for the U.S., one not so much. Before I jump into that, though, I do want to talk about weather close to home because a lot of folks over the last several hours did see some lightning, did see some rainfall, did even hear rumbles of thunder. That was mainly in Rockingham as well as Alamance County. We saw some storms kind of take this northeast to southwestern track through those counties today, bringing really a lot of lightning. If you were in Greensboro looking to the east, you saw the flashing in the sky, but didn't see any rain or hear rumbles where you were because it was way too far away. High pressure building in behind this boundary, but as you can see, Henri moving up uncomfortably close along the coastline near mid-Atlantic states. Now that is not the storm that is a major hurricane as of now, so I don't want to frighten anyone out there, especially since it's heading right to New England states, but I'll break it down in just a bit. For this weekend though, here at home, we're looking at upper 80s, warm and humid conditions, sultry, oppressive, sticky, however you want to call it. We're going to be feeling it this weekend, more of it. So zooming into the tropics, we do have this tropical wave, not really looking impressive on satellite, but this one is. This is the major hurricane here. This is looking at Grace as of now with wind speeds of 120 miles per hour. A major hurricane because that's a Category 3. Expecting to make landfall in Mexico in at least the next couple of hours. Henri, you can see here uncomfortably close to North Carolina, taking this northward curve. And as they've been saying all day long, New England states have hurricane watches. They haven't had hurricane watches in the last 10 years. So this is a very different case as we go through the weekend. Also at area beaches, whether you're going to North Carolina, South Carolina, or Virginia, there is a high rip current risk. Here's a look at that 7-day, hot and humid, low chance of a shower or storm for the late day.
Happy Friday, everybody. It is officially here. We've made it to the first week of the fever. And Amanda, you got one word to describe this feeling?
Exciting! We have football in the fall once again. Our Triad team's having a quick turnaround after playing this spring due to the pandemic.
Yes, but we are now back on schedule and time to get to our game of the week between Western Alamance and Reidsville. And the Rams facing a little trouble early on as Warriors' Eric Wagner going for a shot downfield, and Caden Wilborn makes the juggling catch in the end zone, holds on for the score, the 7-zip lead. But adversity, nothing new to the Rams. Shaheem Watlington right back at you on the carry, scores easily for the Rams to knot it up, although the Warriors defense remains strong in the early stages. Jordan Lambert slipping in the backfield here for the big sack for the loss on the play, but the Rams, they'd eventually pull away as Al Lee dumps off the screen pass to Quayshawn Flippin, who does the rest of the dirty work, taking it in for his second score of the night in the lead. Reidsville going to cap off this highlight with a sack, why not? And a big-time Week 1 victory, 35-14.
The last time Grimsley walked off of a football field, they were lifting the 4A state championship. Head coach Darryl Brown and the Whirlies open their fall campaign tonight against Clayton. Here comes the Whirlies. Grimsley quarterback Alonzo Barnett here, dropping back, and he throws a 20-yard touchdown pass to Alex Taylor. Grimsley up 7-0. Barnett dropping back again, hitting Tyson Resper for the 30-yard touchdown this time. Grimsley now leading by 2 scores. Clayton quarterback Hogan Yates throws it behind his wide receiver, and it's picked off by Tyler Claiborne. On the next play, Barnett connecting with another one of his go-to targets for the night, and that is Resper for another Whirlies touchdown. You can see where this is going, and they really do look like the defending champions. Grimsley shuts out Clayton 56-0.
They were very hungry. You can tell they want that second straight state title. Moving along now, a big week 1 matchup went down tonight in Ramsey. Eastern Alamance loaded up the buses, made the trip to take on Eastern Randolph, and hydration is key. You know it is. Got to get your fluids, just like Eastern Alamance had to get 6 after trailing early on. Joshua Murray burst his way into the end zone for the touchdown, but they'd still trail after a failed 2-point conversion. Meanwhile, the Wildcats just exploded on offense. Take a look at this throw. Stratton Barwick, a perfect ball, and Lyles Postag able to turn around and make the fantastic catch while staring down his opponent. This drive would then be capped off by a man, Naheem Lilly, shedding off would-be tacklers left and right. Does not get brought down to the ground. He's in for the touchdown and flex on him, young fella. Eastern Randolph, they roll game 1 of the season, 34-6.
Head on over to our website, WFMYnews2.com, in the sports section for a full list of tonight's scores, plus some extended highlights. Stay tuned for more action from week 1, and Jalen Gilkey will be joining us, and he has some action from a big matchup in Davidson.
Mic check, Brady. Mic check, Brett. Mic check, Brett. Mic check. Dum, dum, dum.
You're up, Luke. You're live.
We're live. We are live here on Facebook. Hello, everybody. I feel like I'm on the 4 to 5 here. It's the same kind of concept. Amanda and I are very excited to give all of you the Week 1 Friday Football Fever action from here inside the WFMY News 2 studio. Amanda, are you pretty excited? I know we can't see you, but how are you?
I can see you,
You can see
you
me,
can't
but
see
we can't
me.
see you.
Y'all just gonna leave me out the fun?
I can't see Jalen.
Jalen, I think we're sick of you from the 4 to 5, so we're
Yeah,
going to give the
Jalen,
other
you have
people
to
a
leave.
Hey,
chance.
by the
Sad, I'm
way,
gonna be honest, I was
I don't know
not
if you
talking.
heard, but I introduced Jalen.
Yeah,
So.
thank you, Amanda. I truly appreciate that.
You go first.
I can't share this on
Monique, do the wave.
Oh, my bad. I was not paying attention. I'm so sorry.
Luke, pay attention. Go, Chad.
Jalen.
That was terrible, Luke.
Why are you saying me? I did.
You went both arms at the same time.
Well, I'm
You're not supposed to do both arms?
At the same time?
That's
No.
what we all did.
That's how I
Oh, y'all
always
went
say.
baseball game way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not baseball game.
What kind of wave are you talking
I thought we
about?
were going
you're
way
doing like
down
this?
like that.
Oh, not like break,
That's what I thought
popping
we
and
were breaking. I thought
locking.
we were, you know.
No.
We're on the wrong
are
page. I'm on the
here.
wrong
He's
page.
beside-
Come on, Jalen.
I'm on the wrong page.
that.
Base center, touch.
11, 23.
I'll just interview everybody.
long little break.
So, Luke, what was it like shooting football today?
Money.
It was great, actually. It was kind of like in my happy place. It
Yeah?
was good to be back out there.
Awkward.
Felt like I didn't miss a step. So it's so weird how we had football in the spring and then we're back again. It's like, is this the preseason or what's
Right.
going on?
What
Yeah,
about you,
so-
Jalen?
Yeah.
Man, I had so much fun tonight. I cannot lie. I just felt so great for the boys to be able to get back out there and to play a game that they love, man. A game that a lot of us love.
You said there was a
Can I
little.
see your version of the wave?
Julie.
Come on, Jalen.
Jalen, we all did it.
Come on. You're criticized. Come on.
I didn't look.
Come on.
You gotta
Now
start.
we're all watching, Jalen.
There it is.
Y'all are the worst.
Okay.
Y'all are
Amanda,
the
Amanda, you got
worst.
5 seconds. How was it for you?
It was great. Loved it.
Bingo.
I would go do weather and
All right,
be with the
perfect.
cheerleaders.
Yeah.
I did.
Welcome back, everybody, to week 1 of some Friday football fever. Can you believe it? Let's go ahead and return to the gridiron as Northwest Guilford kicked off against East Forsyth, and the Eagles, they just flat out came to play. Jalen Alexander Rayner hands off to Jaquan Porter, who shifts his way about 15 or so yards for the nice first down. And this drive will be finished off by the other running back, Jamon Smith, for the goal line score. Sharon is Karen, right? East Forsyth would lead 34-0 at this point. The offense just kept rolling. Rayner dropping back, hits Timothy Davis, who makes the nice grab. A little low pass there. Doesn't matter, hangs on, moves the chains once again. I'm sure you figure what's coming next. Another Eagles touchdown from Smith once more for the 41-0 lead. And at this point, the Vikings just trying to stop the bleeding somehow. And this will help a little bit. Tanner Ballou finding Bristol Carter 40 yards wide open for the score, and their only score at that as East Forsyth rolls 48-7. And Jalen, you caught some of the fever tonight too.
And when we burning up out in Lexington, we had North Davidson hosting the Raiders from Reagan High. Both teams were looking to get the 2021 season off to a good start, but unfortunately for the Black Knights, they couldn't quite get things cranked up. Let's jump to the end of the first quarter. Raiders already up 13-3. Black Knights punting to number 6, BJ Wilkins. Wilkins shows heart scooping the ball up here in traffic, and BJ makes a couple defenders miss. Ooh-wee, that was a nice cut. He hits the sidelines, makes a couple more moves, even has time to high-five a teammate on the way in for 6. Raiders up 21-3. Next possession for North Davidson. We got some confusion with the play call here, and that unfortunately leads to a Black Knight fumble, which ends up being recovered by Reagan's number 9, Lee Mathern. And on the very next play for the Raiders, number 2, John Gillette takes the handoff and goes 22 yards and makes 1 move, 2 moves, 3 moves, 4 moves, 5 moves into the box for 6, and Reagan rolls 14-19.
Moving back over to Greensboro, Dudley hosting Page. Early on, Michael Shaw taking a handoff here. Will he go all the way? I thought he was going to run into me there, but he didn't. He does go all the way, putting Dudley up 6-0. Second quarter now. Page at the goal line thanks to Dudley's penalties. Trevor Hester up the middle, and that's a touchdown. Page takes a 1-point lead. Now a little bit later, still second quarter. Savoy Edwards airs it out. Makai Wall takes it down. Was he inbounds? Is it a touchdown? What's the call? The refs say.
Wait for it.
They say it is. The Panthers retake the lead, and Dudley goes on to win it 18-7. Let's draw up a play that takes us up to Reedsville for our Friday Football Fever GTCC Drive of the Week. Rams' Cam Peoples takes the handoff and barrels his way for the first down. And then Julius Miller on the carry, and he breaks a few tackles, and he is off down the sideline for the huge gain. Now, 2 plays later, Shaheem Watlington punches it in for the touchdown, and that caps off our GTCC Drive of the Week.
Up next, our Say Yes Guilford Play of the Week. For this one, we go to the air, courtesy of Western Alamance Warriors quarterback Eric Wagner. We saw this earlier in the show. Throws it up. Caden Wilbur makes the great grab in the end zone. We have to watch it in slow motion because it was that good. Juggles it. A little bit of butterfingers here, but he holds on for the touchdown, and that's how you finish it off right there for our Say Yes Guilford Play of the Week for week 1 of the Fever. And that's not a bad way to end week. Not a bad way to end week 1, right?
Yeah, a lot of good football and a lot of players that we've talked about years past we got to talk about today.
Yeah, it's a great start for week 1 of the season. We hope to see you next week for another edition of the Fever. Have a great weekend.